Now, with the emergence of blockchain technology and its impact on financial trading across the continent, young Ghanaians are exploring its key variables, particularly cryptocurrencies, as a means of wealth creation. The following report by Citi News explores the growing interest of the phenomenon among Ghanaians and its potential impact on the country's payment system.
Navigating the complexities of the cryptograph can be daunting, but for traders like Elvis Justice Beatty, the ability to strategically invest makes the magic happen.
When I started, I thought I could do this alone, learn how we do learn. But, with time, I got to understand that you need to, get someone that's been doing it, have the experience, approach them, learn from them, be of service to them, watch them. I've been watching a lot of people from afar, and I've just been learning from them.
With a background in medicine from a renowned Russian university, 25-year-old Elvis Justice shares that his biggest financial breakthrough came from blockchain.
Though I'm a doctor, I don't work as a doctor. There's not really any, side income for me. Trading has been what I've been doing for the past years.
Cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, created through encrypted algorithms and verified by decentralized systems, have become a medium of exchange in advanced jurisdiction. While some countries make strides in their financial systems through blockchain, Ghana faces crackdowns on cryptocurrency usage. However, investor Kwame Opoku makes a strong case for its acceptance.
Bitcoin says we can decentralize finance systems thanks to blockchain. Blockchain is the base infrastructure. It allows for you and I to be able to transact, and we can see the full, detailed transparency of that transaction at all times. It's immutable, which means you can't pay me 500 and go online and change that 500 to 300. So it's now corruption free.
In July this year, Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, Mohamed Amin, reiterated the ban on digital monetary channels, including bitcoins. Financial institutions were cautioned against cryptocurrency transactions until a proper framework is established by the central bank, following warnings by the Bank of Ghana and the Security and Exchange Commission.
About a month or two ago, the SEC chairman had come out, the CEO of BlackRock had come out to say, look, we need to look at this thing properly as the future of money. It's already taken off. People are already meddling in this thing. It is already in some way or somehow threatening, the sovereignty of fiat currencies of countries. And so if a developed country that you rely on is actively looking at ways in which they will build policy framework around it, be able to build taxation, understand, look at how to protect, investors and people who use it. How much more you that depend on them?
The prices of bitcoins, the world's largest digital asset, are influenced by supply, market demand, availability, competing cryptocurrencies, and investor sentiment. For instance, the currency experienced a 20% surge in February 2021 when Elon Musk announced a purchase of bitcoins worth $1.5 billion.
I posted this on Instagram, $48,000 in a single day.
You lost $48,000 in a single day. How?
I think that happened last year. How I can't, even if I say this, the people wouldn't understand, but just know that I've lost, I've lost about around that figure, and I've made more than that figure too before. So it's just like, that's how the game goes.
The idea of maximizing profit just by trading through a zigzag of algorithms seems overly ambitious, and to many doubting Thomases, it just can't be real.
There's a lot of misinformation about it. Some people even think it's a guise for fraud, and people just use it to hide. And I think there's also a lot of misinformation regarding what it really is and what can come out of it. Apart from that, I think that looking back maybe 2 years ago and sitting here, we have come a long way.
Cryptocurrency, according to financial institutions, has the potential to become a mainstream form of currency in the near future. As its value and popularity grow, the potential benefits of investing in cryptos become more apparent. The total number of Bitcoin ATMs worldwide has surpassed 9,000.
This is the next step in the evolution of the internet. So unless you want to be left out of imagine if when we move from Web 1.0 read only to Web 2.0, you decided not to join social media, what would have happened to you? You will now be the one who is absolutely irrelevant. So it's not a matter of if it's for everyone, it's a matter of how fast are you jumping on, because this is the next iteration of the internet.
Analysts suggest that cryptocurrency could be a means for Ghana to turn its economic fortunes around.
It is a sector worth monitoring. It is global in nature. This thing came several years ago. We all thought it would crash at some point. It is still prevailing, even if it's gone a bit quiet these days. It pays for government of Ghana to understand how it works, to understand the technology and see what we could take from there in terms of policy to be able to even mobilize revenue. Even beyond crypto, the blockchain technology and its advantage that and crypto runs on that technology. What can we do with this as a nation?
However, there are concerns about increased financial malfeasance if not properly regulated.
Me as an investor, if I invest in some securities, I pay either withholding tax or capital gain tax or whatever form it would take on different kinds of investment. But for these guys who are doing crypto, because the environment is not even regulated and it's not monitored, you may not even know what activities are going on there, what the flows are. It could be avenues for even money laundering and different kind of things that we may not be aware of.
The Bank of Ghana and other relevant authorities in Ghana's financial sector have for several push factors warned against trading in cryptos. But in a time where countries are leveraging the full potentials of technology, does the growing enthusiasm for cryptocurrencies among citizens give credence to its future in Ghana? For Citi News, Fauzuma Saudu, Accra.